We're going to turn now to the new documentary, Left Behind. It's about a group of mothers and their fight to start the first New York City public school for kids with dyslexia. Let's look at a clip.
My son is in the 2nd grade. He cannot read. He cannot write. If I don't support him, I know what lies ahead in this country for him.
We're bringing in Juju Chang now, a different hat this morning as executive producer and an Emmy Award-winning director and former GMA producer, Toomey. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Again, so Juju, tell us about, we just saw the clip right there. Tell us a little bit more about the future is like for the kids who are part of this program.
I mean, it's a real pivot point, right? Literacy in grade school. If you can't read, you can go one of two ways. You either become one of the majority of self-made millionaires who have dyslexia, or you end up being one of the almost 1 in 2 behind bars. And so really it's about trying to get intervention so that dyslexia is seen more as a superpower, which is unlocking creativity and so much ingenuity versus a curse and being shunted in a different direction.
That's a huge mind shift, and I know this is personal for you.
Yeah, my son is dyslexic, and in 1st grade he became angry, frustrated, because he couldn't read and all the other kids were. And we recognized that the public school system was not able to teach him the way he needed to be taught. And with 20% of the population that are dyslexic, I knew
20%?
Yeah, it's a huge number of kids. And I recognize there's way too many kids being left behind.
Boy, when you're talking about numbers like that, 20%, what has the reaction been?
The reaction has been extraordinary. Every time we screen it, people come up literally with tears in their eyes, George. I mean, people are so moved by it, in part because it's 1 in 5. The minute you scratch the surface, you see so-and-so, my brother, my sister-in-law, my cousins work for, I mean, everyone is affected by it. And what you see is this intergenerational frustration. You see parents who are frustrated trying to get help for their kids, and you see the kids frustrated and angry trying to figure out how to get around it.
We also see this school, the South Bronx Literacy Academy here, this public school in New York. They've been going through this for about a year right now. How's it going?
It's going great. They're in their 2nd year. They've added another classroom, and it's only one of 2 public schools in the nation for dyslexic kids. And that's the thing about this film. It's an incredibly inspirational story about these moms taking on a system, and they're triumphant. And so the school's going incredible. All of the kids who had never made progress before have jumped 1, 2 grades in reading.
And I said these moms are triumphant, but it wasn't easy.
No, it wasn't. And it's amazing how many collaborators join on because of the 1 in 5 number. So many people have a personal connection. The U2 drummer, Larry Mullen, composed original music. He brought in Gail, who's a #1 Billboard artist, pop star. She has dyslexia. And together they composed original music, and it layers onto the film in such a visceral, emotional way, the way that music can. And Anna has just done an amazing job as a GMA alum to turn this into a film and really,
the best.
Yeah, exactly. And
Did your son agree?
Yes, he loves the film. He loves it.
That is good to hear. Thank you both for coming in. Left Behind opens in select theaters on January 17th.